Okay, now on to literature. I will start with a couple classics, and then I've got some historical fiction and some like fantasy. So here's a literature. This is Epic of Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh didn't have a copy of this. Apparently, I want to say one of the oldest. Yeah, it says here older than Homer. One of the oldest legends, and I'm trying to think what the other one was. There was a really Gilgamesh and what? I remember now when I was doing the reading for the Civilization series, it talked a bit about Gilgamesh because the Epic of Gilgamesh, which is older than Homer, which means it's way older than the Bible. Gilgamesh, the Epic of Gilgamesh actually talks about floods and the world being flooded. And so when I was reading this, I was like, they plagiarized it. The whole flood myth, that was way older than the Bible. So I remember seeing that. Here's Victor Hugo. I've been looking for, surprisingly how long it took to find one. Hunchback of Notre-Dame, probably remember the Disney movie. But it's supposed to be actually pretty good. The priest is supposed to be an interesting character. In terms of his values going back and forth between the lady and something else. His job as a priest and being celibate. Here's Catch-22 by Joseph Heller. Didn't have a copy of this. Reminds me of Hitchens' book called Hitch-22. It's kind of beat up, but I hadn't seen it for a while, so I expected maybe it's kind of rare to find, so even it's kind of a crappy quality one, I got it for, it's probably like $1 or $2 or something. But you often hear it referenced, and it's kind of a meme, I guess, like a phrase that people use to mean you're kind of screwed, so you're screwed either way. So be curious to see actually what that was, because I haven't read that book. Here's Ivanhoe by Sir Walter Scott, a romance, one of the classics, classic romance, classic chivalry and all that, so be glad to look through that. It's a nice copy. And here, I guess I found a copy of the Fountainhead like this. I've got a big Fountainhead. I've got a little one now, though. It's in this red cover. And I also found this, strangely, hardcover, an old binding, old picture on it. This is from, and it's got gilded pages. Someone pointed out to me actually in a previous video. I asked someone about why I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but the paper is riveted at the end. It's not nice and level. And I wondered whether that was a mistake, because I would say about a few books I have that gilded. And I wondered if it was an error, copying error. This is 1968. I guess the original Fountainhead was printed in 43, but this is 68 by Bob's Merrill. So anyways, I thought it was kind of neat, old hardcover. Someone pointed out to me that the riveting is actually, while it used to be not intentional, it is intentional now, and it's supposed to, people like it, I guess. And I looked it up on Wikipedia, and it actually said that at one point people actually paid more for their book to be riveted like that, on the pages being uneven. I have no idea why. I don't know why that people would consider that of value, but anyways. Here is a Patrick O'Brien, not a horn, is it a hornblower? I might be mixing that up. This is Patrick O'Brien. He makes Navy historical fiction books. It's supposed to be good. This is Treason's Harbor. So I think I might have another one of his. I don't think this is the first one. But anyways, he's Navy history. Navy fiction. There's a picture of a boat there. Okay, I got a hardcover of People of the Lakes by Gear and Gear. This is a Native American historical fiction. It's actually the best one I've read, although I've only read 2 of them of the series. But it's really a really great adventure book. I recommend it to people. It's long. It's probably as long as Atlas Shrugged, but I don't know why people really care about the lengths. Like, if you want something short, you go watch TV. Like, if you want something that's going to be worth doing, then read. And don't worry about the length. You'll get through it. But it's good. It's a good one. People of the Lakes. And I read People of the River. It wasn't as good, but I would give that one 5 out of 5. And People of the Lakes, People of the River would be like 4 out of 5, I guess. Here is the second book of Sparrowhawk, so by Edward Cline. It's a library copy, but that's okay. It was hard to find this. I guess, I don't know if it's just book 2 is rare, or I don't know, but anyways, they're hard to find, these Sparrowhawk series ones. I've read the first one, and it was great. It's also historical fiction in England, about the time of colonialism, but it's kind of already started, so I would say like at least early 1600s, I think the book is about in. But it's great too. Edward Cline. Here's a hardcover of a Terry Goodkind, Stone of Tears. So I'm getting the hardcovers slowly. I've got the whole series of The Sword of Truth, it's called. This is book 2. And as I find the hardcovers, I'll get rid of the paperbacks, because I think they're worth having as the big hardcovers. And the last 2 are Harry Potter books, so I don't know if I mentioned this, but a while ago I had the books. The Harry Potters aren't new. A while ago I had all the books, and I read them, and that was a while ago. And I sold them, because I didn't need them anymore. I sold the whole set for $50. And over the last couple of years, I've just been collecting them again, just slowly, just $2 each kind of thing, if they're good condition. Trying to get hardcovers. So this is the Goblet of Fire hardcover. I don't know if I need to even show them, because it's so common. I don't even know what book one this is. Book 4, Goblet of Fire. Order of the Phoenix is after that. I actually saw book 6 not too long ago, the only one I need now, so I have another set. And I didn't want to pay $4 for it, so I left it, because there was a sale coming up. But of course, you go there, because then you get 50% off all the books. So of course, I get there, and it's not there. Someone took it. And there's a hole in the shelf where I knew it was. I should have hidden it, but oh well. And here's book 7, the last book, which I didn't have. And it's a nice cover. It's black, but I was watching someone else's video. I've been, as you probably know, if you've been watching all my stuff throughout, you know that I've been looking for other people on YouTube that actually have decent libraries, and it's quite difficult. I've even been watching Elizziebooks or something. There's like some kind of a popularist YouTuber that's got tons of subscribers, like 12,000 subscribers. And she does the BookTube Noobs thing. And I've been looking for people on there, because every month she does you get 20 seconds. You can advertise your YouTube channel, and she'll make a video of it, and you get 20 seconds, and so she puts them all in order. She puts everyone together who's going to be advertising themselves for that month. And so I've been looking for people through there too. And one of the people I watched some of their stuff. They said that these black covered ones are adult versions of Harry Potter, and I don't even know what that means. So is the language different? Is it upgraded? I can't imagine that the author would rewrite the books all over just so their language is a little bit harder for the adult. So I don't know what that means. The adult version of Harry Potter, I have no idea. So I'm hoping that isn't the case. I'm just hoping that this is book 7. Normal book 7. Okay, that's it for literature. Next will be science.